Hello everyone, welcome back to Frag Chat with Smelly and Smurfy. Here is the lovely Claire from the Smurfygurly channel, back from her holiday in Mexico.
Yay!
Did you have a good time?
Yeah, had a brilliant time, thank you.
Good food?
Amazing food.
Good weather?
Great weather.
And
so hot.
you saw alligators and
I saw crocodiles, dolphins, a turtle. There were, I call them armadillos, but they're not. They're begin with A. Giant lizards.
Alligators?
No, giant lizards that live.
Oh, not armadillos. Answers below.
Giant lizards everywhere. They've got a name.
Salamanders?
No, they're like that big. Some of them even bigger, and they were everywhere, all over the site where we stayed.
Ah, isn't it armadillos? No. No, I know what you mean, yeah. They look like dragons.
Yes,
yeah.
Those. Anyway, they were everywhere and I loved them. And they just hang around, so you would just be lying by the pool and they start walking underneath your sunbed and stuff. It was amazing.
They're not dangerous?
No, apparently if you were to sort of like grab them or put your finger near them, they've got tiny like razor sharp teeth, but I don't think they'd ever attack anyone.
Wow.
They were so cool, they were everywhere.
So you'd recommend Mexico?
Yeah, it was fun. It was really good. People are really friendly. Really, yeah, it was great. Great vibes.
Right. And we're here in Claire's relatively new house. The wall, we're not actually, as someone probably thinks, in some kind of alleyway somewhere. There's a brick wall in the conservatory bit in Claire's house, which is it has lovely natural light. Anyway, let's get stuck into the video today. We get something different and exciting today because it's thanks to Essential. So Essential.com, who I will link below, have very kindly sent me and quite a few other fragrance reviewers online of one sort and another a selection of 8 fragrances, and it was called a #myessential.com challenge, and you had to blind sniff them and guess what they were, maybe, or what they say, how they smelled and what you thought about them, and then they revealed which one was which. The idea is that they are relatively new releases, and I think that they're perhaps the ones they're thinking will be some of their big sellers for Christmas, which is approaching more rapidly than we probably realise. Yeah, so we're not going to tie in exactly with that, but I'm going to get Claire to sniff each one blind, literally, and tell us what you first of all, maybe is it male or female?
Yeah.
Not that matters too much, but I think all of them are aimed one way or the other.
Yeah.
Maybe describe it, what notes you get out of it, any kind of guesses. If you want to be bold and say, I think it's by this company or whatever, and maybe give it a mark out of 10.
Okay.
Something like that. And then we'll pick a winner, or maybe a winner for men and a winner for women. And you can keep whichever one you like best. But you have to only choose it by the letter, not by it being. You won't know what it is.
Yeah.
Just on the smell.
Yeah.
That could be
really, really fun. I love that.
So. Right, put that on.
Right,
blindfold time.
Oh God.
No peeking.
Okay, so how do I look?
You look great. Okay. So let's get stuck into it, right? So I'm going to show the viewers, and this will correspond because I think on their website, if you go, they've labelled them when they did this challenge A to H, the 8 different ones. So the A will be the A on their website as well, if you did want to check. So A is going to be this one. So I'm just going to show the viewers at home, in case you wonder what I'm doing.
Okay.
Okay, I can't say what it is, but I'm not putting captions on the video, so you're going to have to read it off there. And then I will unbox it. And quite good, well, fun packaging, I guess, on that one. And I'm going to spray it, and Claire will say what you think.
Okay.
So
exciting.
I think this is the kind of thing you like, don't you?
I do. I do really like.
You like blind smelling, don't you?
Yeah.
Right, and I think you're quite good at it.
Thanks.
Okay. Just give it like 1 second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to take it, or?
Yep. So the end in your fingers is the bit without the smell on it, and the other end's got the smell on it. I'll hold it up.
Whoa.
First thing then will be to describe what you think of it.
It smells feminine. It smells very orangey. Almost like an orange popsicle, or orange, like a Fanta lolly. You know, like orange. I think the Americans call it orange creamsicle. That's how it smells to me, mostly. Definitely feminine. Very. I'd say it's a gourmand, and it's a floral gourmand.
Yep.
there's something else in here too.
I'm going to write down some of what you say.
Okay. It's really nice. Very sort of a sexy female going out, vibrant fragrance.
Okay.
I'm trying to pick out, there is more to it than just being an orange creamsicle smell, but I'm having trouble picking up on what that might be. I would say there might be some background of maybe patchouli, some florals going on, but they're kind of like white florals, maybe sort of orange blossom.
Okay.
Nice, really nice.
Okay, and mark out of 10.
8.
Great, okay. We'll come back to the reveal of what's
Okay.
what at the end, I think. We're going to do that way, alright? So that's that one, that's A. Let's move swiftly on to B.
Oh, that was nice.
So, here is B, folks at home, okay? Claire can't see this. Are you alright there, Claire?
I'm alright.
Good, okay. I'm going to try and do this a bit more quickly if I can. Okay, so this is one that many of you will be familiar with at home, I think. And I'm going to do 3 sprays of each. So we'll give that one moment and then hand it over to you. Okay, got it? That's
Got it.
B. So, Claire, what do you think generally about that one?
It smells like a generic male fragrance. I feel like there's ambroxan going on in here. It's nice. I feel like it's a patchouli, ambroxan, woody, Aventus type clone thing.
Okay, I'm not saying anything.
I don't know where I'm getting the Aventus thing from, but there's some citruses on top. There's like something that's a bit like a pineapple and a citrus on top of some very generic male woody base thing. I think it smells really nice, and if someone was wearing it and walked past me in the street, I would 100% say they smell nice.
Yeah. Can I smell it?
Might be
Mm-hmm.
a bit generic, but I mean, designers have to be a bit generic, so I have to kind of like getting a little bit less angry about generic fragrances.
That's good. Mark out of 10?
I'm going to give it a 7.
Okay.
Because it smells really nice. It's just not mega interesting, but absolutely if you wear it, you are not going to offend anyone. You are going to smell good.
Okay.
It does remind me a little bit of Aventus.
Okay. I'm not allowed to comment at this point, so let's move on to the next one. So C is going to be this one here, and you'll just have to give me 1 second. I could have set this up a little bit better. So there it is, folks at home. Let me know if you've any thoughts on the fragrances, if you're watching at home, if you've tried them. What do you think of Claire's description? How accurate is she? She's pretty good at this, I think. And we'll give it 3 sprays.
Whoa.
So you can check these out. All of them are at Essential, who did send us them for free, which was extremely kind of them.
Very generous.
Yes. So that one looks like that, folks.
Ooh,
There's the name.
Okay. I think it's Man's. Pretty sure it's Man's. A little bit aquatic, almost a bit minty. So it is fresh. It's in the Bleu de Chanel ballpark.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's some citruses in here. Maybe a bit of grapefruit, but I'm not entirely sure. To me, it's mostly aquatic.
Okay.
I bet I'm completely wrong, but
I'm not allowed to comment.
but then there's a little bit of an undertone of something woodsy, almost something slightly mineral-like. So it could be sort of like ambroxan E type synthetic woody ambergris type thing.
Okay. Mark out of 10.
Not typically a fan of an aquatic, but it's almost like a shower gel, fresh shower gel that comes in a blue colour, deodorant,
Yeah, I see what you mean.
that kind of thing. So because of that, and because I'm not a fan of those type of things, I'm giving it a 6. It's not unpleasant. It does have, in my head, there's a connotation of a cheapness when it comes to aquatics, particular things that smell like shower gels and deodorants. I can't help but feel they smell a bit cheap, or smell like a body spray.
Okay.
But it's very pleasant, but I'm giving it a 6.
Fair enough, that's absolutely fine. You're doing great so far in your descriptions, thank you. I won't say anything too much, but you're getting quite a lot right, I think, in your descriptions. Okay, so the next one is, for the folks at home, this one here, and we're going to see what Claire thinks about that one. So this is D in the list, and here is the fragrance bottle. Let's spray some on here. 1, 2, 3, and we'll give you the end that doesn't have the spray on it. Got it? And let us know what you think about this one. I like this one.
Interesting. I can't tell immediately whether it's male or female.
I know what you mean.
I really like that. Now it's reminding me of a few different things. It wouldn't surprise me if there's Artemisia in there. Something's coming off a little bit licoricey like. Vanilla. It's reminding me of Guerlain's Cuir Beluga, which is a very vanilla. It's supposed to be a leather fragrance with the word queer, but actually it's more of a suede-y, musky, vanilla-y thing, and that is what I'm getting from this. Really nice. I would say it's a vanilla fragrance. Vanilla, maybe suede. Some hint of florals going on, maybe a touch of jasmine.
Okay.
I like it a lot. It could be something like, I don't know if they sent you brand new stuff or if they sent you any older stuff.
I think they're all relative. I think they're pretty recent.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was going to say it's in the ballpark of Dior Addict as well, which is a tall blue bottle.
Okay. Do you think, if you were pushed, it's male or female?
Oh God, it is 100% unisex, but I think if they're marketing it, that's probably for females.
Okay.
But that's my favourite by far. So I'm.
And what mark would you give it?
9.
9.5.
9.5.
No. Okay.
Yes.
All right. I like that one
Oh,
too.
there's something else going on in there.
I'm going to move you swiftly on,
yeah,
but that was a very nice description.
I like that a lot.
I remember when I did the blind test. I really liked that. Okay, so we're now moving on to E. Here's what it is, folks at home. Another very recent release, and kind of a fun bottle design on this one, I think.
Don't give too much away, because I might pick up on some of this.
I don't think that's...
Is it Legs in the Air?
No.
No, not that one.
No comment. Right, so... there you go, you got it. You know the drill. That's it. E.
Okay, we're back to a man's fragrance.
Quite good at this, aren't you? I'm not supposed to tell you where to do it right, but okay. I'll admit that that is correct.
I have to say it's another one it's got a very generic shower gel type feel.
I thought that. Yeah.
My guess is is there some lavender in here? It's a bit green, but it also has that blue feel. Like, I don't know if I'd say it's aquatic as such, but it does. It's almost like, so the one before that I said smelled like an aquatic, felt blue.
Yeah.
This feels like a Radox bath gel, but the green one.
Right.
So I'm thinking it's a bit herbal, very clean and fresh. I'm going to guess there's some green notes. I couldn't tell you exactly what.
Mm-hmm.
It's not galbanum. It's not dry. It's moist.
Mm-hmm.
Almost grassy, but not quite grassy. Herbal. Bit of lavender. Maybe some coumarin. Although that's in everything, to be fair.
Yeah, but we'll see if it's actually listed as a note.
Mm.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
green. It smells
green and shower
green,
gel.
fresh shower gel.
Okay.
Body spray-ish.
Mark out of 10.
5.
Oh no. All right.
It's just it's personal preference. It's
No,
not,
no, yeah.
My mark out of 10 is personal preference. Not that I think it's a shit fragrance. I just want to add that.
This is
It's
what.
just a little bit generic for my taste and that.
Okay.
Yeah, almost like piney.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think I guess we'll agree that one is for men. So
Yeah.
do you think for a young man that would be a decent choice?
If you're taking
Or
a step up from Lynx body sprays, that would be the next step to take.
Okay.
And still feel like you smell like Friends.
Okay.
You'll
Damning
smell
with
fresh and
faint
clean.
praise there.
You'll smell fresh and clean.
Okay.
We'll say that.
All right. The next one is letter F, and it looks like this. Viewers at home, another recent release, and there is the bottle. So let's see what Claire thinks about this one. So F coming up. 1, 2, 3. Woo. Okay, here it comes into your fingers now. Got it? What does Claire think about F, which is this?
Okay, so that's a female fragrance.
No
I would
comment.
say there's peach in there,
I thought that too, yeah.
which is one of my least favourite notes in female fragrances. Sometimes peach is okay in moderation, but I don't know why. It's not like it's an unpleasant smell to me. I just don't want to smell a peach.
Fair enough.
Can't explain why. Very, very floral. It's a fruity floral. Very bright, quite fresh. Peach, probably jasmine or something like that. Maybe fruit. I'm not brilliant at florals, but I'd say that there's some very sweet florals in here, like freesia or peony or something like that.
Right.
The fruity notes are probably, there might be some orange, there might be some lychee or some sweet fruity, so peach, maybe nectarine or that kind of thing.
Okay.
So the colour coming to mind is an orangey pink colour. It's a fruity cocktail. In fact, I might possibly guess what it is. Is it a Mugler fragrance?
I'm not allowed to tell you that, but I've noted your guess.
Okay, it could be the new Alien Croisière or Angel Croisière, the one that's tropical. It smells a bit tropical.
I
It's
agree with you
tropical
about
fruity,
Okay.
and I'm picturing an orange bottle.
that. Okay.
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5.
Only because it's not my taste, but I can see young girls really enjoying that one.
You mean 4 out of 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get your point. We're not saying don't buy them necessarily, but of course they're all going to be horses for courses.
Yeah.
That's not your kind of thing,
Yeah,
is it at
if
all?
I smell it on a 22-year-old
Yeah.
girl walking by me,
Yep,
I would say she smells good.
yep, I get
But
that.
it's just not something I would choose to wear.
Very girly smelling, isn't it?
Yes.
But yeah, not that sort of niche or sophisticated smelling. I would
When you're
tend
really
to
into
agree.
fragrances like we are, you get a bit snobby.
Yeah.
Let's face it.
Next one up then, nearly there, is G. And guys at home, this is what it is. And that's the box. Let's get the bottle out and spray some of G and see what Claire thinks. The cat is paying attention carefully.
Where is she?
She's to your right, sat happily on the
She's on
chair.
the box next to me.
Yep,
Oh.
listening away. I don't know how I get into this bottle.
Oh,
There's what the bottle looks like.
there she is.
And, oh, you can hear the cat.
Oh.
And we'll spray it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And it's in your fingers now.
Oh,
Interesting, that one, isn't it?
that's another one that smells like a gourmand fragrance. It smells licoricey again.
Yeah, I'm with you on it being gourmandish.
Yeah.
Go sneeze.
I like it. I'd say a note would be it's either got absinthe, licorice, or star anise. Something's coming off licoricey to me. A little bit like Jean-Paul Gaultier's Madame.
Oh, okay.
And the one that you like by Jean-Paul Gaultier, the unisex one.
Gaultier squared.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's more intense.
I agree with you about that, yeah.
It's more intense in Gaultier squared, I feel, like not as soft and musky. Can you smell it?
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay.
I really like it. I honestly don't know if it's men's or women's. It has a unisex feel.
Okay. I'll push you to say something.
I'm going to say women's again.
Okay.
It feels like there's some floral elements in here. Maybe jasmine, orange blossom again. It feels like a white floral.
Okay.
Really nice, licoricey, liqueur-like. Almost like, almost boozy without it being an alcohol, but the syrupy nature of a liqueur.
Okay.
So I'm thinking absinthe.
Right. So you really quite like this?
Yes, really, it's different. It doesn't smell like a generic designer fragrance.
That's interesting that you should. I can't give too much away. And what mark out of 10 would you give it?
I'm going to give it a 9.
Whoa! Just second behind Thingamajig. Okay.
Yeah.
Behind D. Okay, we're going to push on to the last one now, and this is, of course, H. Yep. So let's see what H is. Viewers at home, if I can find it, we'll have a look at H. Ah, yes. Okay, here it is. So another recent release that's been on the shelves just lately, and it looks like that in the box and like this in the bottle. Let us know at home, guys, what you think about these fragrances, which ones you've tried, which ones you liked or did not, and what you thought of Claire's descriptions. So let's spray 3 of this on here. 1, 2, 3. And there is the bit you want to hold. Have a sniff and tell us what you think, Claire.
Okie dokie. I think it's a man's fragrance. I think it's a fougere, barbershoppy type thing.
Oh, okay. Can I smell it?
It reminded me a tiny bit of cool water.
Oh, okay.
I think it's a lavender thing. Again, it's got a slightly aquatic feel to it. Yeah, it reminds me of cool water, actually a fair amount. So, yeah, I think it's lavender, some aquatic notes, not in a seaweedy way, but in a very fresh, free sea breeze type thing without the seaweed.
Okay.
Which I prefer. I think there's something peppery in here. It's a bit peppery, and it may be some violet leaf.
All right, mark out of 10.
8.5.
8.5. I quite like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
You're not expecting that?
No, wasn't expecting that at all. Just goes to show, guys.
Yeah. It doesn't stand out. It's still got that generic. You know, it's a designer men's fragrance, but I just think it smells really, really nice and a step above those. The ones that I scored low. Okay. It's definitely a bit more interesting than those to me.
Right. I'll tell you what we're going to do.
Yep.
I think we're going to make this into 2 videos. I mean, I think it works to do this. So at this point, we're just going to say which one you liked best.
Should I take this off?
Not just yet. That'll be the next.
All right.
Actually, yeah, you can, but don't try and look at the bottles massively. But yeah, you've done it. Yeah, take it off.
You sure?
Yep. Don't see why not.
I'll just check my phone.
Yeah, and check your phone. What I can tell you is that the one that you liked best was D, which got 9.5. So viewers at home may remember which one that is. Okay. So if you had to keep one, you've either got.
Can I smell the 2?
Okay, so you've either got D, which is a 9.5 out of 10, which is that one, or you've got G.
That's changed now. It's not as nice as it was. I mean, it's nice, but it's not as it was.
Okay. Just close your eyes for a second.
G.
So the first one, D,
Yeah.
for yours was this one, and the other one, G. This is quite complicated. Is lost. No, hang on. Is this one?
I think I prefer G now.
The later one. Okay.
Yeah.
So you would all of these so far, narrowly,
Yeah.
you think you're going to keep that one?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. What I can tell you is you got all of the male or female correct.
Okay.
So that was really
my
good.
eyes now.
You can open your eyes now. We are going to put up another video very soon after this one, which will be the reveal of what was what, and Claire can find out how she did.
Okay.
Alright, thanks very much for joining us. We'll see you very soon in the next video. Bye bye.
Bye.